and you drink his blood and eat his
flesh. Yo, Jesus is a freak, man.
I believe that.
Yo, Jesucristo un freak.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the title of this episode. Jesus is a
My mom's
freak.
gonna be like, oh God.
No, I'm just kidding.
I am inclined to lose my mind at any time. And you know why. Yes, you know why. It's written in my eyes.
I'm shy, so we're gonna start off with some meditation. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Close your eyes.
Okay.
What's an ideal location for you of peace?
Puerto Rico.
Ooh, you're in Puerto Rico. Are you in the mountains or in the city?
I'm in the mountains.
You're in the fucking
mountains. I'm in
mountains.
Orocovis, in the rainforest.
Oh, I'm in Peñuela, in a little mountain area called Belleza, in Rusio. And it smells like coffee beans. And the breeze is really nice because whenever you're too hot, all you gotta do is go up to the mountains. And the temperature drops. Oh my God. I just saw a lizard.
I just saw a hummingbird. I love hummingbirds.
I just seen a chupacabra.
We full.
Chupacabras always sounded nasty. It sounded like somebody that suck on cow dick. Like, you know?
Yeah, because it's chupando. Like,
it's like a chupacabra. Like, it's not like a come cabra, which is what they did. They mutilated cows.
No, but they did suck their blood. They sucked them dry.
Welcome to the B1EP podcast. I'm your host, Glory Rose, and today I have a guest, and her name is Sabrina, and she's a realtor, and she's I'm
a lot. I'm a lot.
She's a lot. You know what? Go ahead. Can we go down the list? What are you? What are you?
I'm a mother.
She's a mother.
I'm a real estate agent. I'm a trauma recovery coach.
Trauma recovery.
Yes. Trauma recovery.
Oh, you came to the right place. You know, I'm dealing with a lot of insecurities.
Let's talk about those.
Okay. So first off, summer's here. Okay. I dread summer. Okay. Because I'm a big back. I'm a weird bodied individual. And so it's like summer means that I can't cover myself properly like a good boy.
Because you get hot, but you don't want to show off?
I don't want to show off. So it's like I prefer winter because in winter time I get to cover up. I got the hoodie. You know, I feel as though I can mask.
You feel safe.
I feel safe. Whoa. You already feel it. I already feel the breakthrough. Holy shit, you are a fucking trauma recovery coach. Holy shit. But I just don't let the insecurity win.
Good. That's good.
That's my thing. You feel
as
me?
long as you acknowledge it, you're like, you know, this is something.
Like, you're weird bodied, but you matter. You know, like I told him, you're an asshole.
I mean, I wouldn't say weird bodied. Just unique. You are you. My bad. It's 11
Fired. It's 11 o'clock. All right. So we got an hour where, okay, guys? So whatever questions y'all have, even though y'all can't ask because this is pre-recorded, you better ask them shits the fuck now.
Part two.
Would you be willing to come back?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So this has been the episode of B1EP podcast. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Thank you for coming. We're done.
We're done?
Yeah, it's over.
That was really quick.
I've been told.
That's not a good thing. As long as you can come back quicker.
Yeah, round 2 is what matters, guys. Okay?
It is.
Round 1, obviously, it's going to happen.
Get your nerves out.
Literally, but don't get them out too much to the point where you're completely deflated and you can't do a fucking thing. All right? Could you agree?
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
So let's get down to the brass. What's that saying? To the brass?
The nitty gritty.
Yeah, let's get down to the nitty gritty. All right? There's something about you that I want to talk about. Okay? You know where this is going.
Yeah, I probably do.
You probably do.
Yeah.
This is taboo. right?
Yes, I guess. Yeah, you could say it is.
It's
taboo.
taboo.
It definitely is. Definitely where I came from. It's taboo.
Definitely where you came from. You have a very angelic background. You do.
I like how you said that.
No,
I like how you said that. Yes.
Yo, yeah.
Even how we met each other from high school.
High school,
quiet.
church. I used to see you at church. You used to sit on the side. It was I forgot what church. I remember the church, but we're not gonna put them out there. But you used to be at a church. You used to be at the side with your sisters, and I used to be sitting there like, "Jehovás mi guerrero." Oh,
yes.
You know, y'all used to stomp y'all feet and go, "La, la, 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 la," you know, all that.
I used to go all out.
So, wait. We're gonna go all over the place. I hope you know.
Please.
Okay. So when it came down to the speaking of the tongues, was that real? Did you you start talking different languages? Did you get possessed by?
I can only speak for myself.
Okay.
You know, other people, if they have their own experience, I'm not going to take away from that.
Okay.
From my experience, I was just so emotionally overwhelmed, you know, like the music, the feelings, regardless if it's like Christian music or not, music always moves you. Regardless. It makes you feel something.
Yes, it does.
And I think like the only output that I was taught, what I was seeing was like speaking in tongues. So I did it.
Okay.
Like I felt like it came from me because of what I was seeing. I was copying that. And they literally, I remember I was in a Bible Institute class and the teacher was like, "You're not leaving this room until you speak in tongues." And there was a few people in the class like, "I'm not going to fake it. Obviously." Obviously, if you're doing it, you're faking it. I'm sorry. For me,
okay.
I felt like
if
you're doing
fine.
it, you're faking it. And so they didn't want to be part of that. And
yeah,
they were very upset because he was like, "No, you're not leaving until you speak in tongues." And I'm like, "Oh gosh, I'm gonna just fake it because I want to leave."
I knew. I knew something wasn't right because like everybody's tongue was different. Somebody would be like, I'm sorry for whoever I offend, but if you're in this shit, you're in the right place.
True.
Okay.
But they're also technically in the Bible. They're supposed to be a translation. So I would hate when people would come up to me and pray for me and they would only speak in tongues. I'm like, what does that do for me? You're not helping me out.
There was a person that used to go to one of those churches, and this person used to damn, am I gonna whatever. If I feel bad about it later, I'm gonna cut this part out. But there was this guy who used to all the time used to be at the front of the church with his flags.
I know who you're talking about.
And he used to be with his flags. He looked like one of those.
I know exactly who you're talking about. He was so happy though.
Yeah. He ended up leaving his wife and going to another country with another woman.
I know. I know. But that's the thing that happens often because Christians are just, at the end of the day, humans.
Right.
Everyone's human. So they sometimes make it seem like since they're Christian, they have this superpower to not be a human. No, you're human. We're still going to make
like, bro, before one of them came to church, you know they jerked off. You know
and worse.
You know
some people have done worse.
You know, they flicked the beans or some shit they wasn't supposed to be flicking the beans to. Okay.
I remember I gave a whole preaching when I was.
You was preaching?
Yeah, I used to preach, and I gave a sermon about
masturbation.
Yes,
masturbation
and addiction to pornography. Okay. I'm not kidding you.
What's wrong with? What was your issue at the time?
My issue was that was my issue.
Okay.
And I was literally preaching about how that was my issue and how addiction comes in.
Oh, wait. Okay. So you were saying that you had an issue
with pornography and masturbation. So I preached about it because I'm the type of person like, this is who I am. And I don't hide from my mistakes. I don't hide from what I do.
Was it Pornhub or XNXX?
At that point, I was like much younger. It was just...
also stealing from the tapes in the basement.
No, I wish I had tapes in the basement.
I did.
No, we had like one computer in my mom's room, so I had to sneak to like when no one was home.
¿Qué es lo que significa olders with youngers?
I used to cut school just to. So we're like,
all right, what was the age, bro? So I could judge you a little bit.
I was a teenager.
So this was during high school?
Middle school, high school.
You used to skip the school. And yo, I swear to God, bro, you had the aura of innocence. You glowed innocence, but now I know.
That's why I was glowing.
Wrong glow. She was glowing because she was all right. She was like, I'm good, bro. I just got done fucking drenching my sheets. And okay, I get it. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So then you gave a sermon, like, but
This
you
is
know,
what I was this is my issue, and anybody else. And the thing was, after I gave that sermon, so many people, men and women, came up to me. It was like, oh man, I'm going through the same thing. Like, I'm really struggling with this, and thank you for saying that, because like now I see this in myself. So my mindset towards pornography is, you know, honestly, to each their own.
yeah,
Anything in excessive is
Too
bad
much.
for you.
Right. Okay. You're hitting. Yeah, you are trained. You are trained. Because it's the fucking truth.
Yeah.
I lost my fucking train of thought.
I'm sorry.
because
I
now,
have ADHD, so that's gonna happen
no,
all
it's
the
great.
time.
It's okay. We're good. We're okay. Calm down. You're being very confrontational. Calm down.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, so you used to fucking skip school and then come
Yeah.
back, you know, during like a study hall or some shit, just completely relaxed, and you were okay because you watched your porn. But okay, here's the point that I was gonna make. Now that we thought about that, too much and excessive is bad, especially when it comes down to religion. Correct? Like some
anything,
people
yeah.
OD that shit.
Then you're like religious psychosis.
Nobody's perfect. So if you go into that church, you feel me? Go into that church knowing that you're going into a fucking hospital. Okay? Right? If you can go into that church going into knowing that that person next to you is struggling with some bullshit, then maybe, okay, that's fine. Me
Well,
personally,
that's how they want you.
they want you sick.
They want you sick, sad, and sorry, so that you stay there.
Ooh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Tell me more. No, tell me more.
They do.
They want
yeah.
you sick, sad, and sorry. So you think that's why they be preaching like,
I'm so sorry if that offends someone. Sorry, not sorry.
we're not here to offend, but we're
I'll
here
give
to
you an
understand.
example
Mhm.
of a former youth pastor. My hair's on the mic. Reached out to me.
A former youth pastor reached out to
Yes.
you.
Much older than me. I actually went to Disney, and they commented on the Disney, you know, the castle was like, the kingdom of God is more beautiful than that castle. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, because God got some good architectures up there.
Well, my comment was like, I wouldn't know. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I'm not, you know, I haven't died and gone to see God's kingdom, so I have no example of saying it's more beautiful, because I don't know, it's just a Disney can. But he kept saying to me, no, you're sad in this conversation. No, it's more beautiful. I need you to know you're so sad and angry, and I see you upset. And I'm like, I'm really not. I'm pretty good. I'm happy right now. He's like, you're not really happy because you don't have Jesus. You're sad and you're angry. And I told him, I said, you want me to be sad. You want me to be angry. So that way you can preach to me and get me to go to your church, because in order to fulfill something, you need to have a need. You want me to need.
Ooh, okay. I get that. Is that why they be trying to scare us with the end of the world?
Exactly. That's why they scare you. That's the only way. Once I left that fear of hell, my life completely changed.
Facts. I think that heaven and hell is a moral compass to keep us in line. It's Santa Claus. It's Santa Claus and Krampus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe those things exist. What do you think happens afterwards?
I mean, I wish I could know.
Oh, obviously, this is not knowing. This
What
is
I
already...
hope is, I hope it's like that movie. I don't know if it's a kid's movie, Soul.
Oh yeah, where you come back. Right?
Yes, I hope
think
it's like that.
think
And
that.
we're just here in this world just to be able to experience, you know, feel, cry, feel angry, feel happy. We're supposed to feel all those feelings.
Speaking of feeling all those feelings, we're gonna go back to that very thing. You notice
I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's go. Let's go.
You've been through so many stages of life.
I know.
You're a very interesting human being. I need to know something that I don't think I could ever attain.
Okay.
As much as it sounds nice, but you're gonna give me the ins and out of this polygamy, right?
No, not polygamy.
No, wait, please, polyamory. Okay, wait.
There's a difference.
Yeah, please, can
There's
we
a
do
big
that?
difference.
What's polygamy is multiples, right?
No, they both are. Okay, so polygamy is more male centered, let's say.
Oh.
It's very like the religious of one man, multiple wives.
Oh,
The wives are
polyamory.
not together. It's just one man and he has multiple wives. That's polygamy. They're like sister wives.
Ah, so they don't fuck around.
I
they got their
don't.
own rooms.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
too
not
much.
about that.
Too much upkeep.
I'm
Okay.
polyamorous.
Polyamorous, y'all. We about to touch upon polyamorous.
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm sweating.
This is what. This is why I invited her. Because it fits with the fucking brand, guys. I mean, we talk about jerking off horses all the time, so now we're gonna talk about polyamory.
Mm-hmm.
Walk me through a day.
A day of polyamory. I feel like people have this mindset of what polyamorous is. It's like fucking and going crazy and being
Not
with
at
all
all.
these people.
Not at all.
I'm very, 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 very selective. And it's
Exactly.
mostly about having really good communication, dealing with your triggers, dealing with your jealousy, anger, insecurities. You really have to do the inner work in order to be polyamorous, because
Okay.
all those things are going to come to you. You're going to be jealous, you're going to be angry. Those things just don't go away. They're
Okay.
part of human nature,
I agree.
but you got to work on it. So I had
Smooth
to
it out.
deal with my own jealousy, in that sense, and my anger, but it's helped me love myself more than I've ever have.
So you've obviously been in a polyamorous relationship. Was it 2 males, 1 female?
No.
Or was it you, another female?
It was okay. It was me and another male, and then I would date other women.
You would date other women.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you've never mixed it? It never was a.
I mean,
bring it
yes.
home?
Yes, I've mixed it. Yes, very much so.
Okay, so it was never like a relationship thing where you had a boyfriend and a girlfriend. It was just you having a boyfriend and then you bringing home.
No, there was. I would date the woman by myself.
Okay. All right, this is interesting, right? Okay. So you would date the woman by yourself.
Yes.
He wouldn't date her.
No, he could if he wanted to. Very much the freedom and to talk to a date.
Is that where the jealousy came in? Has there been?
Of course. I mean, of course you're going to be jealous, but you have to figure out where that jealousy is coming from. Like, if I were to see, my jealousy is a little bit different. So if I see my partner with someone else, it wouldn't upset me as much as someone else. What would upset me is like if I asked for something specific and my partner, whoever it is, gave it to someone else without, I'd be like, hold up, wait a minute.
Okay.
And then I would say like, hey, this made me really jealous because I need this from you. You know, and then you could provide that need. You just talk about it. And then,
do you mind getting into specifics as far as what that is? Like, do you have a specific example of something that you needed that he or she ended up giving to someone else?
I love attention. I
love
just love
attention.
attention.
Okay.
And that causes a lot of jealousy when I'm not getting attention that I feel like I need to fulfill my attention bucket.
So you have an attention bucket, and it's more like a attention tub.
Yeah,
you know?
more like an attention
Water tower.
pool.
And so that has happened.
Yeah.
Where he probably gave it to her more, or maybe she gave it to him more than.
Yeah, like I want to, I want some attention. But also, more than likely though, sometimes I would feel like I have too much attention.
Oh my God, esto es una pura mujer.
Exactly. So it's like, okay, I need some
give me
space.
all the attention.
And the good thing about polyamory, you have each other. But now I can be by myself and be alone and take it
Zone
deeper.
in.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna see if I can get her a boyfriend.
who?
My wife.
Where's she at?
Cógela? No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I'm mentally prepared. You have to be on a whole nother level. And bro, you've attained that shit. It's
Well,
like
I learned during it. So like at the times, I'm not gonna lie, there were toxic moments where I was like upset, and then I actually took classes about jealousy and learned how to deal with it, hone in, and really focus on why I was jealous more than what came out when I was jealous.
wow. Did you find the intermingling, the intercourse part of it all, like
That's the best part.
Was that great or was it more
exhausting?
Exhausting?
Like tiring if you do a lot of work. It gets tiring. But it is fun. Like it is fun.
Okay.
You have to think. I tell this to people too. Like a lot of times if you're insecure, but you're still like, wow, like down here you're like excited, but like up here you're in your head about it.
Okay.
Try to lean more into this part.
Okay, yeah, no.
Lean more into what feels good, because
get out of your head and get into your body.
Change the fear into excitement.
Right. I think that's the issue with like sex in general. It's like sometimes people be in their heads.
Yeah.
Get out of your fucking head. Clear that shit and just purely
have fun.
Focus on
safe fun.
The body. Safe. Oh my God, safe is fun, because safe ain't fun, but safe is fun because at least you don't have to fucking take shots of penicillin.
Oh, and I'm allergic to penicillin, so.
You stuck with that. So be safe. That's okay. That's interesting. And you know what? When I thought about this topic, my ignorant self thought that it was going to be crazier than I thought, but it's not.
It's actually not. That's what people think. Like, it's so crazy, but I've had people. I think the one thing that bothers me the most about being polyamorous is that people around you, once they know, a lot of people think, oh, well, she'll date me.
Like, no, bro.
I have a chance now, and it's like, no.
Preference.
It's like just because I am polyamorous, it's like I have the opportunity to date multiple people, but doesn't mean I am.
Damn, so they be shooting, like literally shooting their shots.
I mean, I have people that have been like, hey, I want to be your girlfriend, and I already talked to my husband, and this is going to work out. And I'm just like, wait, you didn't talk to me first.
Like, yeah, no, I'm your girlfriend.
It's not something I want. Yeah, so that
I'm coming over.
Like, no.
That's fucking crazy.
A part of it too is like I am scared of commitment too. So
okay.
Just committing to one person. I don't feel like just one person. You know how people are like, you have that one soulmate and they're everything to you.
Right.
I think that's impossible. I don't think one person can be everything for me.
And I honestly think that soulmates is multiples.
Yeah, I have a lot of friendship soulmates.
Exactly. Like you can have a soulmate that's a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lesson.
You know what? I didn't even think about that.
Right? A soulmate that probably doesn't even fucking was a lesson, doesn't belong in your life, but you guys are connected by that lesson.
Or they came in there just to teach you that lesson.
Exactly. Soulmate. Boom. And then you got the soulmate that sticks with you forever no matter what. You got the good friend soulmate. You got the family soulmate. There's different types of soulmates. So people got it fucked up. And this is where the monogamy, did I say it right?
Monogamy.
This is where the monogamies come into place. The mono. Ooh.
I mean, and I could be monogamous, but I found myself when I was monogamous not being happy and being more jealous and more angry when I was monogamous, because I was like so worried about what the other person was doing, and I'm like, you better not be cheating on me, because if you are, I'm gonna be so mad.
Who's the bitch?
Who you talking? Show me your phone.
The bitch.
so
if it ever comes to the point where you got to give up the phone, might as well just end it.
You know,
and it's not even not because you're hiding anything. It's not because there's something in there. It's just like, if I got to give you my phone, bro, at that point, once you get done going through my phone, I'm out.
But at least you gave the opportunity.
Yeah, like, here, find anything. I mean, they're gonna find a fucking thorn in a daisy. And be like, what does this mean? What does this mean? That's a prayer emoji. I said thank you for supporting. What does that mean?
No, I'm talking about, I need to see real. That doesn't bother me.
Okay.
But if you're like,
no, they nitpick. They look.
I mean, I understand there are women that really don't understand male-female relationships, friendships. I think that's also part of polyamory. I'm able to be friends with people more without someone being jealous or angry. So
polyamory is not the same as open relationship, or is it?
No.
Okay.
You could have an open relationship.
I'm learning
and
so
have
much.
like do whatever you want and without saying anything. Polyamorous is more communication. More, I guess, more serious connections.
Okay.
Whereas like open relationships more about sex and, you know, having the fun night, being open to being able to go out and have an experience.
About to go enter someone, I'll be back. That's crazy. That's too much body fluid. Like at least polyamory, you guys.
I mean, that's okay.
You guys are well contained. It's like you contain the fucking the fluids.
And there's like many layers of polyamory. There's kitchen polyamory, parallel polyamory, where like kitchen table polyamory is where everyone knows each other. They could all sit down at a table together and talk about, oh, hey, you're going to see her tomorrow? Okay, I'm going to hang out with her the next day and blah, blah, blah. They all communicate together. Parallel polyamory is where you don't do that. Like you and your partner have other relationships, but I don't know the relationships my partner has, but I trust him to be safe and follow the rules that we have. And he vice versa. He doesn't know who I'm with, when I'm with. He just knows, oh, I'm going to go out here.
Were you in a kitchen?
I was in the kitchen.
You was in the kitchen, so y'all sat down, read books together.
Well, we hung out together.
He's probably on the Audible listening to some self-help book, and she's probably fucking on her phone scrolling. Another question, right? So when you do the whole polyamory thing, do you make sure that the two people that you're with are of complete opposites of each other? Not just by sex, but I'm talking about by also personality. Like, do you make sure or see to it? Because I was doing a live stream one time, and this lady came in and she was talking to me about her polyamory relationship. She has a boyfriend and a husband. I'm hungry. She has a boyfriend and a husband, right? And she says that they take turns, you know, in the bedroom.
It's like, a lot of scheduling.
So I'm like, so hold up. One doesn't go in the front, one doesn't go in the back. She's like, no, it's like they take turns, and then one is more
Some people
serious.
just like to watch. You have to understand that some people's kink is just to sit there and watch.
Be a voyeur, right?
And and they just enjoy that, and they could be satisfied with that. They don't have to touch to join. I just like, you know.
I think my kink is to be like disrespectful.
Just like,
I want to be mean. Like, fuck you.
Teach their own. There's everyone for that.
Fuck you say to me.
And then you have someone that you're like really nice to.
Right. So, right. And then you could be like, oh, baby. Oh, baby. You know what? I was talking about this earlier to my wife, right? I was like, because there's times where she gets emotional, right? So she'll cry. And I'll be like, I don't know what it is, but whenever you cry, like your lashes be popping. And your lips get plump. And
like, you're so pretty when you cry. Come here.
You know, like, come here.
Use them tears for something.
You know, yeah. So, yeah, kinks. So do you do that? Were they normally like the same, or do you think about?
I guess yes and no. They're very much a lot of similarities, but also none, because like one was female, one was like male. So obviously that's like the difference. Being female comes with different characteristics.
I understand.
But a lot of it was similar, and I enjoyed noticing that.
You enjoyed noticing
like,
that,
oh wow, I attract the same
type.
same type of people.
They're so artistic.
But that's a me thing.
He's a photographer and she paints.
That's a me thing. I'm like, why am I attracting the same type of people?
Yeah, I attract stern.
Okay.
Stern and crazy.
Usually Latino men like a stern woman.
Yeah, mine's is real like, and it's like, while you're in the storm of her sternness, you're like, fuck you. But then when you're sitting back looking, you're like,
I love that.
I fucking love that about you, bro. I just want to disrespect you because you've been so stern to me all day.
That's the point. Some women do that on purpose.
They
want you to come back to them and be like, come here. Like, yes, please control. Please. Thank you.
I think we're having a breakthrough right now.
Like, wait, did I just figure it out? The key?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give him time to let it out and then go back and be like, yeah, that's what you wanted, right? You want me to take care of this.
Yeah.
Please take care of it.
Absolutely correct. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. This is my trauma health coach, y'all. She helps me out through so much.
Book me, call me.
Yo, hit her up. Hit her the fuck up, all right? No, but okay. So I think we pretty much covered the poly. Oh, and that's another thing. Yeah, she said that the lady, she was telling me that one was a really serious man and the other one was like a jokester.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I mean?
yeah.
So it's like she needed that type of, she called it balance.
Yes, balance. You find balance in what makes you happy, and you find freedom and understanding that not one person can give you that, because it could get so frustrating when you're with one person and you don't feel fulfilled.
Like you feel something
And
weird. Yeah.
the other person is like, I'm giving you all that I have. And that dynamic of I'm giving you all that I have, but it's not enough. But I still love you, but it's not enough. Well, you could just go with someone else and still have them too. Like, let's say maybe this person doesn't like hiking, doesn't like exercise, doesn't like, but they give everything else. And let's say this person goes, well, you don't like hiking. I'm going to go with this person and we're going to go hike and we're going to bond over this. And it's really nice hiking and going an adventure. You don't lose that part of you. You gain more than lose. For me, a lot of people have the fear of, if I'm going to polyamory, I'm going to lose my partner. I'm going to lose them to someone else. But it's really, I'm gaining freedom. I'm gaining knowledge towards myself. I'm gaining another person. I'm gaining more love.
I'm going to buy her a boyfriend.
Like, please.
I think I'm going to go shopping
you know,
for a boyfriend.
It doesn't necessarily even have to be sexual. It just could be, you know,
no, definitely
having that someone can't give you. And it's okay. And 9 times out of 10, I was always coming back to my partner even more in love, even more like appreciative of what they were for me.
Wow. She has a work husband.
Yeah, well, there you go. Like,
I don't know.
Can't.
That's what we were talking about when we got out the car, and I was like,
see, now you gotta work on that jealousy.
What do I feel when she speaks? What do I feel when she talks about these things? No, to be honest, I'll be honest though. This is me like 100% joking. I'm not that much of a jealous person, but she's also like so fucking like respectful that I guess I haven't gotten put into the test.
Yeah.
You know, and now I kind of want to get put to the test.
You know what, universe, be careful. Careful what you
I'm
ask
just kidding.
For.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So. Speaking of the universe, that's what I call him. Do you like at the end? I know again all over ADD. Do you like believe in God or no?
I believe there is something out there for sure. I don't like putting my stamp on something secure that I have no idea what it's about.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, can I do something real quick? Okay. When I saw this didn't light up, but then I forgot that it's because it's.
Oh my God. Like that, what a waste.
Cut, bro. Cut. Let's breathe. Hold on. I'm gonna ask you the question again, okay? And then we're just gonna start from there, okay? Mm-hmm. So, speaking of the universe, that's what I call it. Do you believe in God?
I believe that there is something out there, but I don't put my stamp on anything. I can't definitely be like, yeah, that's the word of God and that's the Bible, and I can't do that. Okay. I can't. But obviously there's something out there where humans have documented and felt centuries and centuries and centuries. And all these centuries people are trying to figure out what it is, but we obviously cannot until we die. And like there's nothing we can do about it. But I can acknowledge that I feel certain things that I can't explain, you know, like with music.
Right.
You know,
right.
That feeling in church where I used to cry and feel like this. I can't deny that I did feel that. You know, music makes you feel some way. Sometimes things just align in a crazy way where you can't explain. Like that has to
be God, right?
Something worked in my favor. But do I feel like God is up there looking at little Sabrina and it's like, how can I make her life better or not better? Like, no, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe our ancestors.
Or Sabrina, why the fuck are you eating meat on Friday?
Yeah, like, no. Like, she's wearing pants. Ooh, like, who cares?
Right. Yo,
if he doesn't care about pedophiles and fucking, like, wars, like, he don't care about little Sabrina eating, like, being gluttonous for a day or something.
So much going the fuck on right now. Like, my algorithm is so fucked up because it is fucking Tanner, whatever the fuck his name is, bro. El chamaco que mató a la chica. I'm sorry. I'm not going to touch too much on that because I don't like it. But yeah.
Yeah, like.
So for him to be worried about.
He's worried about my sex life? No.
You know what I mean?
Like, he doesn't care.
Fuck? He don't care if I spill seed.
Like, you guys care. And that's okay.
It's a man thing.
But I don't think God is. You know, but again, I kind of believe that our ancestors that passed away, like, they're helping us as well. I definitely feel my grandparents and, you know, people that I've cared so much about that passed away, I still feel them. I believe in that.
I feel like you're like the female version of me.
Good.
In the sense of that. You know what I mean? I'm not in the polyamory part. I still gotta reach a higher level. I still gotta talk to the boss. So I gotta, like, hey, what do you think about,
That's what it is.
getting you a boyfriend
Communicate.
so I can take a walk, so I can breathe a little bit. No, I'm just kidding, Dito. I love you. No, if you ever want to hide something from her, just put it in the fucking podcast. She doesn't watch.
Yeah, right. She probably watch every minute.
It doesn't tell me until an argument arises. And she was like,
that's why you
on
said this.
episode 13 at 1 minute and 33 seconds, you stated that you will jerk off a horse if you went homeless. I said that one time. And
you did.
People didn't let me. People didn't let me live that down. And now mayoral candidates.
That's a lot of work.
Come over here and get freaking interviewed.
That is crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Primo.
Dito, nah, okay. We're gonna talk about this now. I'm gonna be fair, but I just hope he understands that this is the Burnz 1IP podcast. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm gonna behave, but I'm also gonna be myself. Okay, and my city has questions, and we're gonna ask those questions. Yeah. Can we agree?
Yes, I can agree.
Did you say primo?
Primo. That's my primo.
Okay. Moving along, right? Back to the
moving along.
Back to the universe. Now, because listen, and I've always used this as I used to watch your content, right? And for a couple years now, like I followed your stuff, and I used to sit back and I used to think, no judgment, right? But I used to be like, yo, it doesn't seem like she's atheist. It just seems like she's really pissed off at God right now.
I was.
Right.
I was literally going to say that. I was like, when I used to do those TikToks, it was almost a form of therapy because I had just left and I was angry. I was really angry at the church. I was really angry at what they taught me. And I was really angry that I believe that. I have a little bit different of a perspective now.
Okay.
That I've grown, and I understood that I needed that in my life when I was younger, and I'm appreciative of going through that and that church journey and being so involved. It made me who I am. Very talented, like multi-talented. I did it all in church, like preach, sing, missions.
You can sing?
Yeah.
Do it right now.
No.
Okay.
I smoked too much weed after.
Okay.
But
I was gonna put you on the fucking spot.
Like missions, I was everywhere, and I'm grateful for that.
Okay.
I'm not grateful for the trauma that it gave me. It gave me a lot of trauma.
You want to touch that, or you want to shy away from it?
Well, yeah, no, we could touch that. A lot of trauma came from older leaders, men who were perverted. A lot of trauma came from control, where I didn't feel like I didn't have my own autonomy. I couldn't make decisions for myself. Everything was rooted in fear. You're going to go to hell. Demons are going to come. Everything was scary, and I couldn't be myself.
I couldn't watch TV because supposedly the windows
demons would come in
through my eyes and fuck me.
And not only that, I was bisexual, and I had to hide that and very much hate myself for it because I've had those feelings, and it was really, really hard growing up like that, internally, like mentally.
Okay.
So I was angry. I was angry at people being leaders in church, saying to be holy and all this, but then I knew in the background what they were doing. That pissed me off.
Fuck them. I hope that karma, or you know what, let's take it biblical. I hope that they reap what they sow.
The Bible says, and I'm a big believer of it, whatever's in the dark always comes to the light. No matter how long it takes.
Did this person get in trouble for his actions or no?
It wasn't just one person. But my favorite thing to see, and I'm sorry, this may offend people, but my favorite thing to see is looking up on Facebook or somewhere and seeing that their karma has reached them. So it
accusations type shit,
like
or
just the light shining on situations, and it may not have been personally from what they did to me, but they still got their karma in some way. It makes me so happy. I'm like, yes, finally. So it comes, the light shines, and how I know always is they always go back to God. when they're like, I love God again. I'm back in there. I got baptized again. I'm like, what you do?
Like, that water's boiling, but we're not judging.
Like,
No judgments here. The fuck. No, I'm sorry that shit happened to you, but you know what I mean? It seems like any and everything that you go through has only shaped you to be who you've become.
Yes.
Right? So you've been through your own fucking trauma, right? And you're a fucking trauma coach.
That's why I became a trauma coach, because I'm like, something's wrong with me.
That's
Jesus.
dope. That's dope. Yo, you have no idea, bro. That is amazing. So now your next thing is to do PA. Porn's Anonymous.
No, you know what? I'm healed from that.
She's like, I've accepted. Okay, and it's on my phone now. I don't gotta use computers.
It's not a sneaky.
It's not a secret, bitch.
If you're my family, do not watch this.
I'm tagging you. Family watching, don't judge. Are they still very
My
much?
titi's gonna be like, yay, my niece.
She's on. What the fuck did she just say? But don't I mean, what the heck did she just say?
You know, they know I am like this, so but
I get it. No, that's fine. And as long as I think now we're going through an evolution, especially when it comes down to the church. I'm starting to see more acceptance in some of the younger churches, and a lot of the old heads are looking at that shit like eso no es Dios.
I mean, that's how it was for me too. We were always like that, and I feel bad for them. Like because I still visit occasionally. I'm never gonna like be Christian again. I just like do it for the plot.
For the plot. Like, ¿quién está haciendo qué?
Like, let me catch up. Hey.
No, because some people like I'm gonna throw a name out. Okay. This person to me has been real, and if we can cut it out, but I like him.
Wait, the senior?
He was always smart.
He hated me.
His thing is that he wasn't always like preachy. He was more like information, like, and I thought he was smart.
He was my Bible Institute teacher.
He was your Bible
for one class.
Was he mean?
He hated me. He literally, because he was one of those people. You're gonna have to cut out his name.
We're cutting everything out. We're gonna cut out. We're gonna talk. I got this.
He used to say this story, but he was one of those people that would come into the class, put his feet up on the desk, and ask, like, rage bait. He would literally,
piss you off.
On purpose, he would rage bait and not teach a lesson. So I'm like, you're just coming in here, and he's like, well, I'm gonna teach you how to debate. Well, he didn't like me because I would. I would ask questions. That's during the time where I started realizing, like, what the fuck do I believe in? Like,
right.
So I would ask questions. We had a take-home test. Okay. Took the take-home test, did it. I should have gotten an A. Okay.
What do you give you?
And how'd I know? Because I had the same answers as someone else and they got an A, but I got a C or a D. I forget what it was.
Maybe for cheating. You cheated.
And no, because it was a take-home test. You were allowed to look at that shit, right?
He was like, yo, what you put?
So I confronted him, and I was young. You know, I was 18. So my mom was like, let me go with you because I know you. Because I'm like an angry.
I never took you for that.
Don't push my button. So I went up to him and I was like, what is this? Excuse me. Why do I have a bad grade? And he literally looked me in my eyes and said, because I don't like you. And my mom was like, oh, you should have never said that. And I went off on him. I was so mad. I was like, how dare you? Like, this is what it is about. What is this, a popularity contest? Like, I'm not here to please you. I'm here to learn. And you're not teaching me. Wow. So give me an A. I fought to get that A because I told him I'm going to tell the head. Bible Institute.
I love that.
I have a person, a witness of what you said. And he was like, nah, I'll change your grade.
But then I went to decent people. My brother went there. My brother ended up being very, he became like an advocate. He became a part of the system.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Part of the system. And then they brought in a preacher that my brother didn't agree with. Like, he was preaching something that just didn't sit right with him. And then my brother was vocal about it. And then they shunned him.
Yeah. That happens a lot.
And I was like, oh, so a man can't have an opinion if it doesn't align with yours? Like,
no. That's exactly how churches are.
Okay.
That's exactly how they are. Oh, no, you don't align with us. Go find a church that aligns with your beliefs.
So I would rather much be spiritual than religious, because it's real, man. I mean, look at us. Look at your hands. You know what I mean? Like, and this sounds stupid, right? But this is what makes me believe in God, right? Put your hands out, right? Take one of them bitches away. Take that one. Now you can't do.
I know half the thing. Like, just take away your thumb.
Take away your thumb. What the fuck? How am I gonna? Como me lo puedo jalar? I can't. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh,
like,
this actually might work.
You gonna go home and try it later?
I might have to. Can you imagine if you
might feel like someone else is doing it?
Yeah, like a thumbless homeless lady. Like,
2 minutes, you go
at the 7-Eleven. You know what I mean? Like, you want that? No. You're not just gonna hold the door, bitch. Let me see. You ain't got no thumbs, man.
Come here. Let me see. It's like
No,
if
but
someone
even
doesn't have
at
any
that-
teeth.
Let's talk about that, right? One of the molars, when you gotta get them shits taken out, doesn't that shit get in the way of you eating? If you was to take one lung away, if you was to fucking take an eye away, there's just so much that makes me believe that even though we're imperfect, we were made perfect for our living conditions. You know what I mean? The earth being at a 23, you put that shit at a 24, we're too hot. If you put it at a 22, we're too cold. And
even animals' autonomy too, like the way they work in the wild, it just works perfectly. No one tells them how to, teaches them how to do it. They just
the trees are here so that motherfuckers could breathe, fam. You trying to tell me that was a Big Bang theory type of thing?
It was the Lorax.
It probably had. Are we talking Dr. Seuss?
Yeah, save the trees. It was him.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you threw me the fuck off. But I just feel like everything was made, and I'm not. Maybe he oversees other aliens too. I'm not.
Probably does. There are aliens. They did prove it. So I'm ready. I'm ready for one of them bitches to just come out on a freaking political thing and just boom.
I'm Republican.
All the Republicans are aliens. And then I was like, that makes sense. Thank you. Like,
I fucking knew it, bro.
I knew it. I need that to happen.
Will you come back though? Seriously?
Yes, I'll come back.
We need a part 2. Okay.
Part 2. Ask me some questions.
Yeah. You think I asked a lot of questions today or no?
No, I mean, no. I like, even with like polyamory, I feel like a lot of people ask me questions too. Like the main question I get with polyamory is, how can I get my partner to be polyamorous?
Oh, I'm afraid of that.
You're afraid of your wife coming up to you and be like, hey, we need to have a conversation. It starts with that, just having a conversation. You could start the conversation and then a year later start polyamory.
I just don't think I'm mentally
You don't have
ready.
to. Not everybody is. There are a lot of people that sit comfortable in monogamy and it makes them happy.
But monogamy also like feels uncomfortable.
For me.
You know what I mean? Like monogamy feels uncomfortable, and I don't care what.
I guess maybe more controlling.
I don't care what she says, right? I'm pretty sure it feels uncomfortable for her too, but it's probably something that's hard to admit. It's hard. It's a taboo thing to admit, to say, because then you're going against thousands and thousands and thousands of years of tradition where you're supposed to be.
Where did the tradition start? I feel like
the caveman walked up to one bitch and was like,
no, but
he
even
went
then,
up
like,
to the other one and was like,
if you read, let's say we're talking about religion too. If you read the Bible, there's like no one who's monogamous in there. Who's monogamous? Where in the Bible, except for like, I heard someone say, "Oh, well, we're the bride," and
yeah, I was gonna say,
but then he's polyamorous because we're a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of us.
We're also men. So what does that say?
Like, yeah, you're gay. Honestly, I guess Jesus could be used a lot of way for men to have that male relationship that they are seeking. Everyone needs that.
But then supposedly I'm his bride.
It's so weird. And you drink his blood.
They want us to take shit literal, but then they also
and you drink his blood and eat his
flesh. Yo, Jesus is a freak, man.
I believe that.
Yo, Jesucristo un freak.
Yeah.
That's going to be the title of this episode. Jesus is a
My
freak.
mom's going to be like, oh, God.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm kidding.
No, I am going to do it, though.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
He might be, to each their own. He was, again, like, no, look at David, for example, in the Bible.
Yeah, David fucked around.
He loved
he even
it.
killed somebody's husband.
Yeah.
Put them in the front line so he could hit that. What was that Bathsheba or was that another one?
It was another one. I don't even remember her name.
Bathsheba.
It must have been. Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, she was really pretty. He was like, I want her.
Yo, he used to watch that girl take showers and shit. Yo, he was a freak, bro. And who was it? Solomon?
He was the freakiest of freaks.
Who,
Solomon wrote a whole Bible about
the Song of Songs, right?
Yeah.
Homeboy was like, yo, this is what... Yo, if y'all don't know, there is a book in the Bible. It's short, but I'm sure it was longer, but then they took some shit out. But it's called Song of Songs. So if you're not really versed and you think that the Bible don't talk about
Very
sex, he's talking about everything he's gonna do to her, and he's gonna put honey and on her and mildew.
Eat that fruit.
Eat that fruit. He was talking about eating the fruit, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Solomon was my boy. And when it comes down to like Bible, Solomon was my favorite one. Proverbs will always be my favorite book. And,
yeah, a lot of wisdom in there.
Yeah, and Song of Songs. Those two are my absolute favorite. And one of the things that I always take from that book is to not lean on your own understanding. You know what I mean? It's not. I mean, but then I do the quite opposite. I be leaning on my own understanding.
Well, question things. I think that's what that's about. Like, you should always be like curious and wanting to understand more. Like, don't just be like, this is how I believe, and that's it.
Wow,
to be
I
more
never
open.
I thought that verse was very constricting in a sense, where lean not on your own understanding, just whatever God says. But now that makes sense. Like, be open-minded.
Mm-hmm. Be open-minded and don't just be so stuck and stubborn. Be able to be moldable and hear someone's perspective and be able to process it and be like, you know what? And if it doesn't align with you, you can be like, oh, okay. And if it does, then it does.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
No, I swear to God, yo, you're dope. I was nervous coming in.
Me too.
I was nervous because I just, again, I normally have people here that I like, that I know, like probably chill on the weekend type shit. But I haven't seen you in a long time. So I was just like, oh my God, am I gonna do good? Am I gonna? What's gonna happen? You know what I mean? And so, you made me comfortable because you're a trauma coach, and you knew what you were doing.
I know how to make people
comfortable.
comfortable.
Fucking jerk. But please come back.
Of course.
We need to do a part 2. You can come back with your own ideas. You can be like, yo, this is what I want to talk about, and this is what I want to bring forth. And then, but the next time you are going to teach us about homeowning.
Yes.
You're going to educate us.
Let's do a little class about buying a home, and then hit me up.
Hit her up. She's a realtor, y'all.
Yes.
She's
Team Unify,
Team...
real estate team. EXP Realty.
That's the name? EXP
Team
Realty?
Unify, yeah.
Team Unify. I can't wait to start seeing her pictures in front of them for sale signs. Like,
yay, soon coming up. I just did a photo shoot too, so I'm excited to put my picture out there.
Let's fucking go. I'm proud of you, Sabrina.
Thank you.
You've come a very long way, and I look forward to having you back.
You have too. I'm proud of you.
No.
This is the homie in the library. We used to sneak into MySpace back then.
We
used to have MySpace back then when we were in high school, right?
Mi Gente, Black Planet.
Oh gosh.
All that shit. We had the Philly Donut. We had the Loop. You ever been on the Loop?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because you were too.
I was sheltered.
Yeah. But the Philly Donut was a phone. It was on the phone. I used to be like, yo, who in here? I used to try to put on my sexiest voice. Like, yo, who in here? They be like, who you? I'd be like, it's Buddha. And then I used to be so popular on there. They be like, Buddha. I used to have like 3 people boot, and then one hater like, man, fuck him.
That's why you good at TikTok.
Because it was like a full room. Yeah, it was like a full room full of people on one
That
phone.
sounds familiar, but
Yeah.
I was never allowed to do that.
And then whenever you be like, yeah, man, what's your 3? Because every time you would come in, they would generate 3 digits for you so that you could have private conversations.
I didn't know that.
So then I'd be like, yeah, ma, what's your 3? And she'd be like, my 3 is 772. And then I'll tell her mine, and then we would have to hit pound and then their number at the same time. Yeah, and then we would connect, and then we'll be private and be like, damn, ma. And then that's where the phone section.
Like for real.
Yeah. On the Loop, I used to lie about my age. I used to lie about the way I looked, because I was a chubby fat guy. I was like, yeah, I'm 18, 17 years old. And be like, damn, I'm 14. And then I'm like 12. I'm really 12. You feel me? I'm really 12.
No. Yo, middle school us was horrible. They did not watch us.
But once I hit Philly Donut, I started telling the truth because I had to fuck it. Like, if you don't like the fat boy, then keep it moving. But then people gravitated. They was like, you're cute.
Your voice.
You're cute. Yeah, because I be like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, my man.
No, one time I had this girl, she came and she met me. And I promise I'll have you out of here soon. She came and she met me. And then she was like, she said this shit in front of my grandma, bro. Like, she opened up the door and my grandma was like, you know, like, who's this? And then she was like, damn, them lips. I did the Bubba thing. I covered this shit. So like, okay.
You're scaring me now.
You know? And then I took it to Hamilton High West Dugouts and we
Oh, Hamilton High.
Yeah, the dugouts. This has been the B1EP podcast, aka Burnz When I Pee, but that doesn't mean that it burns when I pee. I promise. Peace.
Bye.
I am inclined to lose my mind at any time.